Hi everyone. Today, I want to tell you how I learned English in just 30 days. I know it sounds crazy. I used to think it was impossible too. But I found a way that really worked for me. And I want to share it with you. This is not a magic trick. You still have to work hard. But if you follow this step by step, you will see big changes in just 1 month. I'll tell you everything I did. What I listened to, what I read, how I spoke, and how I kept going, even when I wanted to give up. So let's begin. Week 1. Start small but start now. I remember day 1 very clearly. I opened my notebook. It was empty. I didn't know where to start. Grammar? Vocabulary? Speaking? Everything felt too big, too difficult. So I started small. I said to myself, today, I will learn just 5 words. And I did. I picked 5 simple words: apple, book, run, happy, cold. I wrote them. I said them out loud. I used Google Translate to hear the pronunciation. Then I made 1 sentence with each word. That was enough for the first day. On day 2, I did the same. 5 new words. I chose words I needed in daily life: phone, water, go, eat, friend. Again, I listened, I repeated, I made simple sentences. Each day, I added 5 new words. After 1 week, I knew 35 words. And I could make small sentences. But I didn't stop there. I also started listening to English every day. Not for hours. Just 10 minutes in the morning, and 10 minutes before sleep. I found simple English videos on YouTube. I searched easy English listening. I listened with subtitles. I repeated some sentences out loud. It felt strange at first, but it helped so much. By the end of week 1, I already felt a little more confident. Week 2. Build your routine. Week 2 was all about creating a routine. I made a daily plan. It looked like this. A morning, 10 minutes listen to English audio. At afternoon, 15 minutes learn 5 new words and write 5 sentences. At evening, 10 minutes speak out loud. Just talk to myself in English. Yes, I talk to myself. In my room. Alone. I said things like, I wake up at 7 a.m. I drink coffee. I go to work. I describe my day step by step. At first it felt silly, but it helped me practice without fear. No one was listening. No one was judging. Also in week 2, I downloaded an English learning app. It was free. I used it every day for 10 minutes. It had pictures, games, and speaking practice. Some days, I didn't feel like studying. I was tired. Or bored. But I told myself, just 10 minutes. That's all. And once I started, I usually did more. That's the trick. Start small, and your brain will want to keep going. Week 3. Start speaking and thinking in English. In week 3, I started doing something new. I tried to think in English. Not the whole day. Just small moments. When I looked at my food, I said in my mind, this is rice. When I walked to the bus stop, I said, the sky is blue. I see a tree. I see a cat. Simple, right? But it trained my brain to use English all the time. Also, in week 3, I started shadowing. Shadowing means listening to a sentence and repeating it right away, like an echo. I did this with short English videos. I would listen, pause, and repeat. It helped me speak more clearly. I copied the rhythm and tone. I felt more natural. I also started recording my voice. Yes, I used my phone and recorded myself speaking. Then I listened to my own voice. It was strange at first. I didn't like how I sounded. But it helped me hear my mistakes. Each day, I tried to speak better. I wasn't perfect, but I was improving. Week 4. Challenge yourself. By week 4, I was ready for more. So I gave myself challenges. One day, I watched a 5-minute English cartoon without subtitles. Another day, I read one full page of a children's book. Another day, I wrote a short story in English. Just 5 lines. Here is an example. I have a cat. Her name is Mimi. She likes milk. She sleeps all day. I love her. Simple. But it was mine. I also started using English in comments on social media. When I saw a post in English, I wrote something. Even just nice video. Or I like this. It gave me confidence. And one day I did something big. I called a language partner. I found someone online who wanted to practice English. We talked for 10 minutes. I was so nervous. My heart was beating fast. But after the call, I felt proud. I did it. Even with mistakes I spoke. That's when I knew. I was really learning. The final days. Look back and keep going. The last few days of my 30-day journey felt different. I looked back at day 1. I could only say a few words. Now, I could listen, speak, read, and write simple English. I wasn't fluent. But I was far from where I started. And that gave me power. I knew something important. Learning English is not about being perfect. It's about showing up every day. Even 10 minutes is enough. If you are consistent. I also made a list of everything I learned. Over 150 new words. 10 short stories. My daily routine in English. How to speak out loud with confidence. How to use apps and videos to learn. How to stay motivated. I felt proud. But I also knew this was just the beginning. So I made a new plan for the next 30 days. Because English is a journey, not a one-time goal. Challenges I faced, and how I beat them. Let me be honest. It wasn't always easy. Some days I was tired. I didn't want to study. Some days, I felt like I was not improving. Some days, I was scared to speak. But I learned a few tricks. 1. When I was tired, I just listened to music in English while resting. 2. When I was bored, I changed the method. Watched cartoons or read comics. 3. When I felt slow, I remembered, even slow progress is progress. 4. When I was scared, I talked to myself instead of people, until I felt ready. 5. When I wanted to quit, I looked at how far I had come. You will feel the same things. But don't stop. It's okay to rest. But don't give up. You are not alone. Bonus tips that helped me so much. Here are some extra things that helped me. I put sticky notes on things in my room. Door, table, mirror, lamp. I changed my phone language to English. I followed simple English Instagram pages or YouTube channels. I made a word jar. Each day, I put one new word in the jar. I watched English cartoons with subtitles first, then without. I spoke to myself in the mirror. It helped my confidence. All these small things made a big difference. Learning English is not just about books. It's about using English in your real life. My final message to you. If you are watching this, you already care. That means you can do it. Don't worry if your English is not perfect. Mine isn't perfect either. What matters is your heart, your effort, your courage to try. Even if you make mistakes, it's okay. Mistakes are how we learn. Every time you say one English sentence, you grow. Every time you listen, read, or write, you grow. Every time you don't give up, you win. So start today. Even just 10 minutes. Write 5 words. Speak one sentence. Listen to one video. That's all you need to begin. And in 30 days, you will surprise yourself. You will look back and say, I did it. So go ahead. Learn English. One day at a time. I believe in you. Thank you for watching.